The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. The Lakers have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Oklahoma City Thunder? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Western Conference semifinal. Glad to be bringing you another exciting broadcast of NBA playoff basketball right here on 2K Sports. Along with our broadcast team of Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan, I hope you'll join us in welcoming our very special guest to the broadcast tonight. The terrific, the legendary Kobe Bryant has put on a headset and placed himself in our broadcast position. Kobe, this is really terrific. Thank you for coming by.
No, I'm always happy to stop by.
We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Look at the Lakers. They managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
And, anytime you're going on the road, the first 2 games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Westbrook and Ferguson, their backcourt, and it's George and at the 3. Kobe, you're so decorated in every way individually and as a teammate with the 5 championships. Of all the things, the all-star games, the all-defense, all the individual things you've accomplished, what is the one thing you might cherish? And you may have alluded to it with the championships, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but at the end of the day, is that the one thing above everything else that you cover?
No. The fact that I can look in the mirror and honestly say I gave everything to the game.
And that was obvious.
That's the thing, right? You don't want to feel like you've left anything on the table. There's no stone left unturned. I gave everything to the game that I possibly could. That, to me, is the biggest accomplishment.
What a feeling.
Yeah.
And here's James outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw, no good.
Yeah, and for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma's made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Passes it to Ferguson. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Ball. Out to Kuzma. Pass to LeBron. It's Ingram on the wing. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Ball's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. The pass to Grant. The kick out to Westbrook. Shoots over Ball. Westbrook, no good.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Thunder trailing by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Kobe, a lot of guys would keep written notebooks on team styles, individual players, something to it mentally. What did you do?
I used to do that too at the start, and then I started kind of looking at the lineage of coaches. I started figuring out that most of them come from the same coaching pedigree. Therefore, the defensive packages are pretty much the same.
So you studied coaches.
Well, yeah, because the defensive schematics are all the same. Like, if you look around now, how many Popovich disciples do you have?
A lot.
Right, so you're essentially playing against the same defensive strategy that you would see against a Popovich team. The same offensive philosophy that you would see from a Popovich team. Right? So it's all consistent. It's all there.
And it's McGee with the jam.
an elite passer in this position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hat. Ferguson kicks to George. Pass to Ferguson. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Puts it up from 15. No good off the back of the rim.
He hasn't been his best this quarter.
James, the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Wow, you see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. Ferguson kicks to George. Passes to Ferguson. And here is Grant. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Lock at 6. Shoots over ball. Westbrook missing again.
If his performance there is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Ball no good. Thunder trailing by 6. Westbrook with it. Pass to Ferguson. And here's Westbrook. Shoots from 14. That one a little long.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
The drive by James. And no good. Excellent D there from George. So it's the Thunder now. And Kobe, you look at the different styles and different approaches the teams employ. How much input did you have to say, hey, this is what I'm seeing. This is how I think we should play?
Yeah, well, that was the beauty about Phil's system, the triangle, is that the players had to take the responsibility of making it what it was. He gave us a format to play out of, and he gave us the structure. But within that structure, you have a myriad of options.
Right.
And it's our responsibility, it was Michael's and Scotty's responsibility, to figure out how to put Luke Longley, how to put Derek Fisher in the right spot on the floor to take advantage of the defense that you're facing.
Sounds complicated.
No, but you know, when you look at it, like the triangle, it spells things out very simplistically because you have rules.
Right.
When you have rules, then it's very easy to say, okay, when this happens, this happens. When that happens, this happens. Right? So it makes the game very, very easy to measure. And so things don't happen on accident. Right? They happen with intent.
Here's James. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He gets it in there.
He's 1 for 4 to start the game. Now, I know he's disappointed with that, but we got a long way to go.
Outside, George. Ferguson kicks to Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Free throw good, Westbrook. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Los Angeles. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Schroeder's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 5. Rondo, good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Now, here is George. Grant outside. George looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. Great look, but off the mark.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
In the NBA, because the players are so individually great and we all know about them, and the league pushes them in that direction. You know, you got the torch from Michael. You then gave it to LeBron. For that, you know, it was Dr. J. And how I find that amazing how the torch is passed from one great player to another, yet each are so individual in their accomplishments. Did you like receiving it, and did you like passing it on?
Yeah, I love both. You know, the receiving and then passing it on, because it's the infinite cycle. It's an infinite loop. And the game just continues to evolve, and players continue to grow. And so I was happy to be a part of that change after watching it for so many years growing up, from, you know, Magic and Larry, and then to Michael, and then to myself and LeBron, and now whoever comes next. It's an infinite loop, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
And here is LeBron following Russell Westbrook's three. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Thunder with some changes. Nerlens Noel checks in for Steven Adams. Morris comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Robertson in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Rondo. James in the post. Defended by George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You got to be careful around James. Always looking to get to the line whenever you can.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
LeBron James at the line for two.
Free throw good, LeBron. And the Lakers making a change here. Chandler's checked in, and both free throws good for James.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
Left side, George. Over James. They grab their own miss. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Oklahoma City, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight, and the first one drops. Both free throws good from Noel. The Lakers with the ball. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Billy, Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. He said obviously they need to retake home court advantage, and that's what makes tonight's game absolutely critical. He told me the guys understand what we have to do. They're determined to recapture the edge we earned during the regular season. Kevin, it's easy to see why this is such an important game for them. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And Kobe, one aspect that always stood out about your career and dedication was your work ethic. What motivated you to continue to work hard, even into your last year in the NBA, when your body sometimes would say, no more work, right? No more work.
Yeah, I love the process. You know, I love the process more than the actual game. You know, because it's a puzzle. You have to figure out how things are going to work. Okay, my ankles won't loosen up. How do I get them to loosen up? Right? Contrast therapy, stretch, modalities, strength training. Right? So it's a constant
That would
puzzle.
take hours and hours and hours.
Yeah. Very tedious things. But it's like a quest. You're trying to figure out what's going to work. Right? It's the little challenges along the way that always kept me interested.
Rondo gets the bucket.
And how about the focus there from Rondo? Doesn't let the D get to him, able to complete that play through contact.
Schroeder kicks to Noel. And there's the pass to George.
That's the second foul, and now they might really go at him. I mean, try to get a third foul and force him to the bench.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Josh Hart, he's checked in for LeBron.
What an advantage for a big man to have that smooth stroke at the line.
Outside Rondo, pass to Kuzma. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Kuzma's got 7 points in the game. Oklahoma City trailing. Schroeder outside. And Robertson has it in the corner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Los Angeles has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Kuzma kicks to Rondo. There's 1:40 left to play here in the first. Chandler right side. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Took him no time at all on that one. That's now 8 points for Paul George.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is no good.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
Rondo against Schroeder. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robertson. He's covered by Rondo. And for the Lakers, they're shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Wow. Wasted possession. Thanks to what should have been a simple pass.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as it keeps working.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision-making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Shades of KD and Dr. J. Ingram floating to the rim.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. Schroeder against Rondo. Schroeder looking over the floor. Knocks it loose.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Robertson and George fill out the wings. Nerlens Noel is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position.
That's how you play point forward. LeBron is one of the best ever at it.
Here's Schroeder following the bucket by the Lakers. He kicks it to Robertson. Outside, George. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Tyson Chandler.
Morris isn't afraid of getting whacked. In fact, he welcomes it when he's going up to shoot.
Terrence Ferguson's checked in for the Thunder. And Morris drops them both. And Kobe, one of your trademarks, the fadeaway jumper. It's so effective because it's unguardable.
Can't guard it. I remember playing against Eric Snow in the Sixers one time in Philadelphia. He was a really great defensive player. And I took him down the post, and I turned around, and I hit a fall away. And running back up the court, he was like, man, if you're going to make that, man, it's just, you know, I just got to put my hand up. If you're going to make that shot, God bless you. I said, well, then God bless me. Because I practiced that shot thousands of times, so thank you.
And he was a good defender.
He's a great defender.
Yes.
But those fadeaway shots, you know, players are just used to putting a hand up. But if you just put a hand up, these are shots that I take thousands of times. You just got to hope I miss it.
You didn't.
No, not that one.
Schroeder, it's hauled in by LeBron. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Hart. Tries again. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Robertson finds Morris. Schroeder, left side. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And for the Lakers, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Hart, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 5 over James. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket of the night. LeBron against Morris. Now here's James. He's tightly guarded. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 6 assists in the game. Under trailing by 3. Schroeder up top. He's covered by Rondo. Schroeder dishes to Robertson. On the wing, Morris. A three-pointer is right on target. Morris has got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Caldwell-Pope passes to James. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Hart has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Ferguson. And he can't jam it through. Kobe, in other sports, I mean, people always admired the mind of Peyton Manning playing in the NFL. Tom Brady, the way he thinks the game through. I compare you to that. Did you have that same kind of fascination in other sports with the great players that were similar to you in basketball?
Yeah, we used to get together. I remember the first time I met Peyton was at an Orlando Magic game, 99. He came in the locker room. We were just getting started. So I was just asking him questions about his process and stuff. He started going to mock cover 2 and and I was like, and he went on for like a good 5 minutes. When he was done, I said, Peyton, I don't understand anything you just said, right? But he spoke at a level of detail that was beyond fascinating.
You were impressed by that?
Yes, which then leads to more questions. Like Tom and I talk often about that stuff too, and how much we love the game, how much we love the process, and the attention to every little detail. It's fun to be around, no matter the industry.
Here's Robertson, following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Just 4 to shoot. Morris kicks to Robertson. Kept alive. Passes it to Ferguson. Schroeder outside. He dishes it to Robertson. Over LeBron. Here's Morris. And finally they hit one. Morris has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Wow. Morris is a physical guy. Solid at staying active on the boards and gobbling up these rebounds.
Rondo drives in. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke. Right? I mean, there's been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Chandler. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Hart. And then for Oklahoma City, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Grant comes in for Morris. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Andre Robertson. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 8. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Grant. And Kobe, who is an early voice in your ear as you were just beginning your NBA career, who offered the kind of guidance and advice that you go back and look on and say, you know, that was huge for me to hear those words?
Oh, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. He was extremely gracious.
Was he
My
really?
second year in the league, he was... Say, listen, anything you need, just reach out. And to this day, I reach out, hits me right back. We'll have great conversations. We'll talk about family and things of that nature. When I was playing, things were very tactical. You got to ask him specific questions about specific moves or a specific rotation, and he gives me great insight.
I would love to have heard some of those conversations. You and Michael Jordan in the crux of your career.
Yeah.
I bet those were interesting.
No, it was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah.
Shot from 6, and it's Adams getting it to go. Adams has got his second bucket of the night.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Now here's James. He has 6. Kicks to Bullock. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And so Bullock nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Grant. Here's Ferguson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Grant outside. And James picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. George is checked in for Dennis Schroeder. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. We'll see what they run coming out of this.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Ingram comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Ferguson. Grant finds George. A floater. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Kuzma. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Can't shake Kuzma. Even when you try to get physical with him, he maintains his focus.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. Got a piece of it. McGee the pass to Ball. Here's Kuzma. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. And the pass to Ball. In the corner, it's Ingram. Shoots over Grant. 6 to shoot. George against Ball. Over George. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Thunder trailing by 8. Now Westbrook. He's got 8 beyond the arc. And there's Paul George on the assist by Westbrook. 11 points for Paul George.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
Now here is McGee. Back to Ball. Poked away. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Ferguson. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell-Pope. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Paul George on top. Here's Adams. And that one hits back iron.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. Five to shoot. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Westbrook against Ball. McGee against George. Here's Adams. McGee with the block. They retain possession. And that one's good, George.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Now, here's ball. Knocked away. Stolen by Westbrook. It's good. This game is all even. Westbrook's got 10.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over the stretch. They really need to refocus here.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Ball dishes to Bullock. Westbrook with the steal. Here's Ferguson. He's guarded by Bullock. And stolen by Kuzma. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I love the fire Kuzma plays with, especially inside where he dares defenders to foul.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. And he makes both free throws. Oklahoma City has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Westbrook passes to Ferguson, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Ferguson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ball kicks to Bullock. Ball against Westbrook. That's tipped. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And he goes big with the dunk right over Lonzo Ball.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Well, Kobe, I know you can't stay any longer, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of our fans watching and playing the game tonight. Always a pleasure to have you drop by our broadcast.
No, thank you for having me, man, and anytime.
There he is, the legendary Kobe Bryant. And you know, Chris, you and Kobe both playing from the same era of the NBA. He was sharing his thoughts about current trends in the league. Do you feel it's different from when you and Kobe both played?
Oh, definitely. I mean, when you look now, just defensively, when we came into the game, hand checking was allowed. Then after that, zones were allowed in the game. When we first came in, you think about the three-point line, or the best three-point shooters in the game. Maybe we're allowed to take 2 a game at that time. Now you see guys, they can let it fly 6 or 7 times, 10 or 12 times, 15 times. So I do think that the game has changed, but I just think that's great because the game has evolved. I love watching where these young players are playing and their skill sets now, and I can't wait to see where the game goes.
Here's ball after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Clock at 6. Kuzma kicks to Bullock. Passes it to Kuzma. Over George. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Robertson, he's checked in. The Thunder leading by 6. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Back to Grant. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Robertson. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Pass to Kuzma. Down low. Will it go? And it's good on the way in. Kuzma's got 7 now in this quarter.
And it only takes a few buckets for Kuzma to get going. He's a crafty, dangerous scorer.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thunder lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at the Thunder, the first 2 games of this series were evenly split, and the first half of this game followed suit. They're still searching for that extra edge that'll give them the upper hand here in Game 3. It has become quite the series. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether running the offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin.
We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference Semifinals. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And, you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And he knows his job is not done. I mean, he's at his best tonight, and he's only going to take it up a notch here in the second half.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Ingram is out there with ball, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. LeBron passes to Kuzma. Some solid defense from Grant.
The D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
And George kicks to Ferguson. Back to George. Grant surveying the D. Outside for George. Over LeBron. George, no good.
You got to give the D credit there. Defected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
And that one, good. Kuzma's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
In the corner, George with it. Grant outside. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Over ball. Westbrook can't get it to go. The Lakers trail. Kuzma kicks to LeBron for the tie. Kuzma passes to McGee. In the corner, it's James. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. McGee's shot is off.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Wonderful anticipation. He's to play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
Now, here's Grant. Left side, Westbrook. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Westbrook's got 14.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
George against Ball. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from James.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Over to the wing. Here's Ferguson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Ferguson's got his second basket of the game.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 8. Ingram with it. George picks him up. And that one's good. Ingram.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Westbrook kicks to Ferguson. George trying to break free. Ferguson's shot is good. Ferguson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on George.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up. This has become a theme for these guys. Way too many missed chances at the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Morris comes in for Grant, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Ferguson. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 7. George with the bounce pass. Schroeder up top, guarded by Kuzma. The 11-footer got a piece of it.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
Ingram against Schroeder. Fades and shoots. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 4. Schroeder outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Schroeder's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
James, the pass the ball. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on George.
And that's the toughness from ball. Accepting the punishment and powering through it like a champ.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Noel's checked in. Now here's Westbrook. 14 points for him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Inside, stolen by George. In the corner, it's Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Ball kicks to James. Morris against Kuzma. Ingram right side. Kuzma can't get it to go. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Schroeder, right side. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Schroeder's got 11.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependable.
And the Lakers call time here.
Where their goal was to limit their turnovers, and they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Chandler comes in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Now here's Rondo. He has 7. This is to Chandler. Thunder with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. George with no one around. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession. Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking it down.
So the wing on the left. To the inside. Here's Westbrook. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. James kicks to Kuzma. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 18 points for him.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Now here's Schroeder. 11 points in the game. Westbrook, no good. LeBron passes to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Incredible concentration from the big man. Knock Kuzma around all you want. He's committed to scoring inside.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Westbrook kicks it over to Schroeder. In the corner, George with it. Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. The 3 bangs home the trifecta. Schroeder's got 14 points for the game.
Look, that matches his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 in the first, now he's got 1 in the second.
And yes, it's good.
He's giving him a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
Oklahoma City has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Westbrook against Ingram. 14 feet away. Westbrook, no good.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Westbrook against Ingram. Out to Kuzma. The shot off that time, and Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. To the middle. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Chandler outside. Upside Rondo. And James throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 assists.
That's just awesome recognition from James. Love how he rolls with the purpose after setting the pick.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 14. To the left side wing. Westbrook against Ingram. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Fades and shoots. Again, Oklahoma City.
He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. I mean, he uses it even when no one's on him.
James, the pass to Ingram. James looking it over. The pass to Kuzma. And it's sent back by George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell-Pope's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Grant's checked in. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Schroeder's got 17.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first two quarters, though.
Now, here's Kuzma. 22 points for him. Here's Robertson. Grant at the elbow. Rondo against Schroeder. A shot. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking it.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over the stretch. They really need to refocus here.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Tyson Chandler. Lakers trail by 15. James outside. Can they get it? And finished off by LeBron.
Well, Kevin, you can't afford to let James get any separation. He's a terrific shooter off the screen.
And Adams kicks to Robertson. Pass to Schroeder. In the corner, it's Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 7. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Again, the Lakers.
Oh, and Caldwell-Pope is not shy about letting it fly, about getting one up. Such a nice stroke.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 14-point game. They get it back.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made tonight. They've limited turnovers. That's helped them grow this lead and keep it.
Terrence Ferguson's checked in for Oklahoma City. .52 seconds left to play here in the third. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. And that'll be his third foul so far. On defense, Oklahoma City. Hart, the pass to James. Stolen by Grant. It's tipped. Down low. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. Hart the pass to LeBron. This one for three. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's 14 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Here's Grant. Can't get it to fall. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Oklahoma City. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Westbrook and Ferguson, their backcourt, and it's Robertson in at the 3 slot. Now here's Westbrook. Pope loose. From deep. And Andre Robertson is going to... That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Lakers trail by 14. Rondo with it. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. Pass to Hart. James in the post. Working on Grant.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Robertson. To the paint. Here's Adams. A 2nd chance effort. Ball's knocked loose. The Lakers on offense. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. No good on that one.
LeBron James.
Good on the 2nd free throw. And the Thunder with the possession here. 13-point lead. Westbrook kicks to Ferguson. There's the pass to Grant. To the left side wing. Westbrook against Caldwell-Pope. LeBron with the block.
Love watching James dominating on defense. An impressive rejection artist. You better check your rear view when you're driving to the hole.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Rondo drives in. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 7th assist in the game. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Grant outside. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Robertson. Here's Ferguson. Rebounded by Hart. The drive by James. Rondo with a clean look. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Rondo's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. Bounce pass for Westbrook. Ferguson, the pass to Robertson. There's the dish to Adams, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Paul George is checked in for Andre Robertson. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Ferguson misses.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
And it's LeBron missing. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Outside, George. It's tipped. Here's Hart, defended by George. And LeBron throws it down.
How about this run there in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Terrific D at one end and some clutch shots at the other. Great stretch.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Ferguson, covered by LeBron. Ferguson kicks to Grant. It's good from long range. And the Thunder lead by 9.
And look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
To the middle, here's James. Thunder with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Ferguson. He dishes it to Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Inside, Adams. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
And George gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Grant against LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kuzma for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
An outstanding three-point shooter. Kuzma is a prototype stretch 4. That makes him very valuable.
Passes to Ferguson. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Ferguson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
Now here's LeBron. Now the pass to Hart. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Come on. The precision passing of James. Incredible watching him thread the needle in the pick and roll.
Right wing. Westbrook against Rondo. Westbrook passes to Ferguson. He kicks it to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Chalk up 2 there. 18 points for LeBron.
And that's exactly what they need to do right now. I mean, just attack the basket. And hey, if you get fouled, maybe you get some free throws out of it.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it. And let's make the most of it to win this series. See if they can get it done.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The drive by James. Count that bucket. James has got 14 points now in the second half.
That's how LeBron likes to attack. So effective at scoring on the move.
Outside, George to the left wing. Ferguson kicks it over to Schroeder. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Rajon Rondo. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Lakers trail by 11. LeBron James on the wing. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by James. And that's 11 points for Rajon Rondo.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Here's Ferguson. And it's Grant in the corner. From the arc. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Lakers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. And George kicks to Grant. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Schroeder, left side. Here's Ferguson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Thunder lead by 12.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Pass to Kuzma. Banked in off the glass. Kuzma's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Grant kicks to Adams. Back to Grant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Timeout called the Lakers. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive. And boy, did he make them pay.
With a chance to take command in this series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. Now here's Ingram, stolen by George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That will be foul number 5 on him. Here's George. Kicks it to Schroeder. Passes it to Grant. Denied. The drive by James. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so effective at getting the D to hit him when he's on the attack.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
That one falls. Ferguson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The Lakers making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Center kicks to Ferguson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Ferguson's got 10 points in the quarter.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him. Watch out. Watch out. And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Habit, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Now here's Schroeder. Now the pass to Adams. Here's Ferguson. James covering. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Rondo with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Pull up Jay. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from James.
As good as LeBron is at moving the ball, he's not going to pass up the jump shot if it's there for him.
Rondo against Schroeder. Over Rondo. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Time running out for the Lakers. Ingram outside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Schroeder, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Knocked loose. Rondo with the steal. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Rondo is a rugged defender, outstanding at reading the opposition there and then coming up with the steal.
A minute 42 left in the game. Schroeder up top. He's covered by Rondo. And there's the call on James. That will get him his fourth foul of the game and give the bonus. We'll head to the line for two. Schroeder hits them both. Lakers trail by 13. To the middle. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. That's tipped.
7'3" wingspan Ingles, which makes him a defensive factor.
James, no good.
The defense recognizing the situation and getting right in his face once he got close to the bucket.
Grant outside. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Adams down low. Covered by LeBron. Adams trying to free himself up. Great open look there. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Thunder.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Russell Westbrook.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Here's George. The shot comes out. Great D that time from LeBron. Rondo passes to Kuzma. It's stolen by Adams. Pass to Schroeder. Over Rondo. Good D by Rondo.
And with the time remaining, I'm just not seeing it.
Well, you know they like to have some plays back, especially a couple of those stupid ones from earlier. But I tell you what, they'll learn from this.
And here's Schroeder. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Russell. Congrats on the win. How are you guys able to stay in front down the stretch?
Just try to be aggressive. And we did a good job in all game of staying aggressive. Our defense was key towards the end, and we did a good job of closing the game out.
Great effort at both ends, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.